Hi, and welcome in to Love Goddess Tarot. I'm so happy you're here. Get comfy, get cozy. Let's get started with your reading. Today's Pick a Card Love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. And you have 4 cards to choose from. Obviously, I decided to work with the big cats today. Group 1, you have the lion. Group 2, you have the panther. Group 3, you have the tiger. And group 4, you have cheetah. So take a moment, see which big cat is calling to you. If you can't decide, these are general readings, so feel free to listen to more than one pile. The timestamps will be below for you if you'd like to skip ahead. Take the messages that really resonate with you and leave the rest behind. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you in a minute. Hi, number 1. You were drawn to the energy of the lion today, and the lion is a real master in the fire energy of the deck. This is about self-transformation. This is a person that dedicates their life to spiritual growth. Sometimes this can intimidate other people, but the lion is always respected. The thing about the lion is, it's interesting because the lion's looking off into the future. It's not looking straight ahead. And a lot of times the energy of the lion is somebody, a personality who not a lot of people know. Okay, so it's like you only know a few people really, or only a few people, I should say, know you really well. Okay. This is an energy that sometimes is mistaken as aloof, but it's really more that this person is very precise with their words and their actions, okay? This is somebody that doesn't waste energy or time on anything that isn't important. And this is really a message about self-mastery, okay? This is about being strong. This is about being at peace. When this energy is out of balance, and you'll know if if you're connecting with this energy, that you are feeling out of balance when you are withdrawn or too serious, okay? So the way to bring this energy into balance, to get to that really good stuff, is through meditation, but also through friendship, through connecting with someone. So there might be a need for you, if you're feeling out of balance, to connect with someone, to meditate, to get back to that strength. And the lion is looking at the future, and I love that. So it definitely feels that there is something that maybe you've set your sights on, or something that you're really focused on that's going to be coming up in the future. Maybe it's this love reading. Maybe it's a project you've been working on. Maybe it's just, the future is important to you, and maybe you're very serious about something right now. The energy of the lion for me right now feels serious, okay? But let's see how this translates. Let's see what else comes through for you today about what's coming next in love. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. It could be that you are recovering from some sort of setback, maybe even a financial setback, or you're working on building up some resources. Four of Cups reversed. Oh, interesting. Okay, see how both of these are reversed to start with? And I said there's a seriousness energy that I'm feeling from you. Oops. And we also have 7 of Wands. Yeah. Oh, wow. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. I definitely was picking up on the serious energy or the focus. Let's work through it. Okay. So this is your energy right now. This is what you're moving towards. Okay. So what's coming next in love? This is your progression. So we're kind of going past, recent, past, present, future. That's the way I'm reading this energy. Okay, so let's take a look at it. We'll start with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. And as I said, the 5 of Pentacles, Pentacles deal with physical resources. It's coins, in other words, material realm, material issues. 5's about change. when the Five of Pentacles is reversed, there's some sort of, feeling like something's missing in your life, or feeling alone when other people around you. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, again, we're getting back to that spiritual nature of the Lion card. This can also feel like you're left out in some situations, or people aren't there for you. Maybe when it comes to love relationships, you haven't felt supported. This can also literally be, like I said, a physical sort of working on getting your resources back. You know, I see this a lot with people that go through some sort of job loss, or some real shift and change in financial situation and stability. And so that could be your situation. But it can also, when it's connected with the Lion, of just feeling like you're not connecting, you're not being understood, okay? Then we move on to another, 3 out of the 4 here are reversed. So it's like very internalized energy, meaning there's a lot going on inside that you're not being able to express. The reverse 4 of Cups indicates, again, another moment of introspection, of taking a step back, taking time to think about what really matters, or taking time to think about making any big decisions or commitments to make sure they are meant for you. So I feel like there's something that maybe you're taking a lot of time to yourself right now, or you're feeling very detached. There's something that you're focusing on in the future that maybe other people aren't aware of your struggle. Maybe they're not aware of what it is you really want, because a lot of what you're feeling is sort of kept in, it's kept inside. Okay, so the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is interesting because it is upright, but it's a defensive card, okay? The 7 of Wands, you can see this person is kind of protecting themselves in a battle. And so it's like, this is you standing up for yourself, protecting yourself from what you've worked hard for. Also being in a higher place. So I feel like you may be in the process of moving up when it comes to not only personal growth, but like financial growth. Like maybe you have been moving up in a company. Maybe you, have worked really hard to get in your position and you don't want to lose it, okay? Because this has been a struggle. There's been some sort of struggle for you, whether it's actual financial struggle or it's, mentally struggling. With the 8 of Swords, this is another card of some sort of struggle. When it's reversed, it's like you're stuck in some sort of pattern that you're having a hard time letting go of, or you have been suffering in some way when it comes to relationships. But I feel like you're moving towards freeing yourself. This is one of the best, I shouldn't say best, but this is one of the cards that when it is reversed, I'm happy to see it reversed, because for me, it means that what's coming next in love is you freeing yourself from any kind of limiting beliefs, feeling unworthy, not feeling deserving, freeing yourself from that, right? You're finally seeing a light at the end of the tunnel in something that seemed endless, right? Here we have the battle. So I would say that you have been working through some really tough stuff, either financially or personally, when it comes to relationships, being left, or really waiting for the right person, or feeling like people don't understand you. But I see that you're moving towards a place of releasing that negativity, releasing that sort of feeling of stuck energy. So you're definitely moving forward after a time of being sort of withdrawn, which is so interesting, because remember we started with the Lion message about when it's out of balance, right? You feel disconnected or isolated. So it's interesting that you chose that card, probably not even knowing that was the interpretation the author, wrote about it. So I see yourself freeing yourself. I see possibly moving up in a company or at a job or just making more money, which is leading you to some sort of love connection. But let's explore that a little more. Ooh, okay, so we have the Knight of Wands coming in. Interesting. Here's the connection. So yeah, there could be a move, some sort of change that is bringing in this person. Interesting, because you started with a fire sign cat. The lion is fire energy. The Seven of Wands is you being sort of ready for, prepared. You've released that negative energy or not believing in yourself. You're moving up. There's some sort of movement here too with the Knight. The Knight is some sort of shift and change, and he's bringing in the passion. He's bringing in that wand. Okay. And so, yeah, I do think there could be a connection for you coming up with love, with some sort of change, some sort of job, maybe a move of some sort. This person is very fiery. They have a lot of energy. They could be a Leo, but this is a fire sign person. Doesn't have to be a fire sign. The fire signs are Leo, Sag, Aries. It just means that they have those sort of qualities about them, meaning they have a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. Some people are sort of calm and cool and collected, and this person is definitely someone who has a lot of energy, who's really excited, who's got passion, who's got ideas, who wants to do things. Oh, success, Six of Wands. Okay, beautiful. So it's like the protective energy. You're feeling the need to protect this connection. This person coming in is definitely someone who's going to turn a lot of heads. Somebody who's going to have a lot of attention on them for some reason. We have two horses here. We have two movement cards. So there's definitely a shift and change coming for you. It's for the positive. It's bringing life. It's bringing excitement. This is definitely you moving from feeling disconnected to being successful. The Five of Pentacles is really energy of feeling down and feeling like you've lost a lot. The Six of Wands is success. It's also an indication of Leo energy too. So we could be looking at a Leo. Wow. Oh, I love it. Okay, since we just had a new moon, I thought I would pull a moon card today from the Moonology. So let's see what your moon message is about love in general today. The energy is gaining momentum. Yes. You're going from this feeling of lack, this feeling of being stuck, of not moving, to movement. Right? A lot of movement. You have two horses showing up. You have one in the Six of Wands and one in the Knight of Wands. So we also have here the bird in flight. So again, lots of movement. I definitely feel like there is a big shift and change coming for you. And it can be connected to this lion. Now, since we started with an animal spirit message, I want to get you one for you. So I want to see what energy it is that you need to embrace right now to connect with this powerful, this successful energy. Is there any advice from the animal spirit oracle for number one about love? Wow. And look, you have the birds in flight here. And it's like the stages, past, present, future. It's like you're on your way. The energy is gaining momentum. The phoenix rises from the ashes, okay? That's someone that's been through some things. This is a big transformation for you. Going from the Five of Pentacles, which is about that lack, to the Six of Wands, which is about success, and it's all fire. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to read to you the message from the Phoenix, because I think that this is so powerful. And it's so connected to your reading. It's freedom from suffering and past karma. The Phoenix represents a transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, getting back to the lion, which is that spiritual connection. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. Yes. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by our unconscious mind. Oh my gosh. This is the unconscious mind, the Eight of Swords, that feeling trapped, feeling like there's no way out, that mental anguish. And its long list of fears and aversions. At the very moment the spark of the phoenix is lit and the great bird helps bird. I mean, your reading is really exciting. There's the bird. At that moment, the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness or the dead weight fall into the ashes, and the lightness and clarity emerge. The phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, up and up. You're flying. And we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely, it's a sign. This fire of transformation is upon your wings. Okay? It's on your wings. The energy is gaining momentum. You're releasing those fears, right? You're moving towards this confidence. You're moving towards getting back to who you are, which is that lion. You're actually that beautiful lion, okay? Oh, I hope you look in the mirror and I hope you see that fire. I hope you see that strength and that beauty, because I'm feeling it. I have goosebumps all over, okay? What's coming next in love for you is this transformation back to who you really are and believing in yourself. You're coming back. You're going to be full of strength and you're going to have a connection with someone who sees all that. That's what's coming. Oh, I hope this really helped you. If you're feeling that you connect with this energy, please be sure to write in the comments if you are. I would really love to hear your stories, and I would love to hear your connections to today's reading. It felt so powerful to me. If you would like to dive deeper, if you want to look at your personal situation and continue this, you can get a private 3-card or 6-card reading. Just email me your love question and situation, any details you want to share. The more details, the better. I can do a much more refined reading for you. And it takes about a week. I try to do it in less than a week, but I like to say a week so that way your expectation is there. Sometimes I have a lot of requests in 1 week and sometimes I have less. So use those links in the description box below. And I also offer something called a Love Asteroid Report. I am a full-time astrologer and tarot reader, and I love to take charts and to look at the patterns and find out why we love the way we do, and what is the way for us to best attract love. I call myself the Love Goddess for a reason, because my natal chart, my birth chart, has incredible connections to love and to also helping other people find love. So that's sort of where this all began. And I can take your birth date, time, and place, look at your natal chart, your astrological birth chart, and find the specific asteroids that I like to study and help you uncover how you love, why you love, and what your soul really is looking for, okay? So you can order that if you'd like. I am sending you so much love. I hope you are feeling that energy and power of the Phoenix. Take care. Hey, number 2, you chose the Panther today. You were drawn to this energy, and as you can see, the Panther is intense, right? The Panther is a card about like removing the unnecessary, okay? It's when we become stagnant in some area, and the Panther is a person that pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. So it's like bringing us toward what we really should be doing, what's going to fulfill us. So it can be unexpected, it can be uncomfortable, and sometimes it feels devastating. But after the dust clears, it's like, oh, that's why this happened. It's kind of that energy. So, you can probably think of an experience that you've been through like this. Maybe you recently have. Maybe you've been through something that has made you feel like a better person for having been through it, even though it was tough. You just have to trust that the Panther is really about leading you to a better place. Okay, so it sometimes startles you into doing that, you know what I mean? Or like put some sort of big change in your life so that you're forced to kind of connect with your path. When you're feeling like imbalance, this energy is very brave, it's very productive. When it's out of balance, it's self-destructive. So you want to think about that. If you've been feeling self-destructive, or if you've been feeling out of balance, or if you've been feeling like you attract people that are self-destructive, this is a message for you to get rid of anything that's unnecessary in your life that isn't positive. Okay, so kind of interesting. Let's see how this connects with your reading today, which is going to focus on what's coming next in love. So let's see what the cards have for you today. Aha! Wow, Power card. Look at that. You've got the Magician, you've got the Panther, you've got some very strong energy coming through. I'm feeling it. Aha. So maybe this difficult situation or something that you've been through was some sort of breakup, some sort of betrayal. Maybe somebody really broke your heart and you've been feeling blocked because of it. Yes. Okay. Look what you're moving towards, the Strength card, and there's more cat energy. I used all cats today. The big cats, and you chose the Panther. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on with you. Then we're going to dive deeper into what's coming next. So the way that I read this is past, present, future. I kind of just, in a general way, it's not very specific. Tarot never should be. It really is kind of like this little journey, and you have to follow it along. You have to use your intuition. You have to trust your intuition. And we're starting here with the Magician. The Magician is powerful, right? The Magician is really the call for all of us to use our gifts and talents. It's a reminder of all of our gifts and talents, and it's a card of magic, of manifestation. But more than that, it's a card of taking your skills and talents and actually using them in a practical way in order to bring your dreams to fruition. So starting with the Magician can mean that maybe you yourself are being reminded that you have all of these gifts and talents, that you may be dreaming or wishing of love, but you need to kind of be shocked back into it. That's kind of what I'm feeling for the Panther message here, the connection with the Panther. The Magician is able to manifest anything with the wave of that wand, right? But you have to take that action. And we have a wand over here coming up, but it's a little blocked, it's a little delayed, so we'll move through it. But this is kind of interesting. You have to take action on your dreams and trust your inner guidance, okay? Because I see new opportunities coming. I see that you are protected. I see that despite all your challenges, you are moving towards love. You're moving towards new love. You just have to take that first step, okay? And I think that maybe this broken heart was a necessary part of you connecting with the love that's really good for you and moving you away from something that wasn't, okay? For whatever that broken heart represents for you, whatever situation, it doesn't always have to be love. It can be someone in your family, it can be a friendship, some sort of betrayal. Right at the center of it is this need to heal from this broken heart. Okay, so you have the broken heart, 3 of Swords, you have the 4 of Swords at the end of the reading, which is taking that time. Now, in between the broken heart and this healing process is this Ace of Wands that wants to come through. And this is a real potential for love. This is an offer, an opportunity, a gift to start a new idea or project, something you've been dreaming about. okay? It's that magic wand. It's taking it and going with it, okay? But you have to nurture it. You have to nurture that spark. You hold the power in your hands. Just like the magician is holding the wand there, you're holding this. So there's something that you need to take action on coming up, a relationship, an opportunity, a project, something creative, some dream you've had. The block here is the healing from the broken heart, okay? The Four of Swords means take a moment, take a step back, get yourself together. If you need time to yourself, that's okay. But just know that you have an opportunity coming, and the quicker that you can act on it, the faster you will connect with that love, with the project, with your hopes, with your dreams. The magician becomes activated in your life, okay? So I do see love coming. Let's get more cards on that love energy. It's delayed, it's slightly blocked, but with all readings, by the way, you have the power here to, especially with the magician there as your first card, you have the power to make things happen by using all of the gifts and skills and talents that God has given you. Look at this, work. Okay, so it feels like there's an opportunity coming through some sort of job, career. I see a house in the distance. It could be purchasing a house. It could be saving up money. Maybe there's something that you have been really learning, a skill. Maybe you've been going to school. Maybe you've been putting in your time, you know, with a certain skill, and now it's time to act. You are going to get an opportunity of a love opportunity through all the hard work that you have put in, but you have to take action on it, right? You have to take that first step. So get that job, show someone your work, you know what I mean? Look what's coming. Strength, okay? Knight of Swords, yeah. So look at this. We go from the disruption and maybe self-sabotage of the Panther, or that disruption, that hurt, that Three of Swords, to working hard, putting in the effort, and here's the opportunity coming. We have movement here with the horse. The horse is charging. Swords are fast energy. So I think that your situation changes quickly. I think that you are moving towards facing your fears when it comes to a relationship. You're going to get back out there. I think this person could be coming through either a move or job. It could be connected to travel. There's that house and a castle in the background, and we then have the knight sort of riding in. This is somebody who is going to get you back to that place of balance in relationship, and also not being afraid, okay? This person's coming through as somebody who, they could be, we have the big cats coming through. They could be a Leo. This is the Leo card. But with the Knight of Swords, we could be looking also at an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is somebody who's very direct, somebody who's going to speak their truth, somebody who is, you know, that's why that Ace of Wands, it's like the Ace of Wands is fast energy. You have to act on it. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So this person is not going to mess around, okay? And so you have to face your fear with this connection. That's what I see happening. I see you having to face your fear, okay? Since we are close to the new moon the other day, I thought I would pull you a moon card, see what message we have about this love energy. Adjustments are required. Talk about the card for the Panther. Yes, you need adjustments, and that's all about taking your wand out and using it, right? You've got all this ability. Don't hide anymore. You've taken your time. You're resting. You don't want to miss this love opportunity, okay? You need to make some adjustments. I'm going to pull you one more from the moon. Step out of your comfort zone. With with the Four of Swords, yes. The Magician, yes. Well, by the way, I think I said it, but the Magician is Virgo energy. So interesting, okay? Because the nodes are in Virgo and Pisces. So the adjustment is connected to the Magician energy, using that wand, taking your skills, taking that love idea out of your imagination and facing your fears about it, stretching. The North Node is the karmic reason you're here, stepping into your destiny, and it's uncomfortable. And this is about you making those adjustments and being uncomfortable. Okay, the Panther is trying to force you out of your comfort zone and back out into this situation so you can connect with love. So now that we have all that, I thought since we started with the animal spirit, I would pull you another animal spirit card to see how, what energy you need or what advice you need when it comes to connecting with all of that Magician energy, the adjustments that need to be made. Let's see what message comes through from the animal spirit. Oh, I saw a dragonfly first thing this morning. I opened my shade and there was one on my patio. This was the first card that I pulled when I got this deck. This is about focus. This is about focus. It's also about your mind. Let me read to you the message of the dragonfly. I love this. It's like you're starting from scratch. That's what I'm getting, just because of my connection to it and the fact that I saw one this morning, first thing in the morning. It's like, get started. Okay, dragonfly, master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are you restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Okay, that's your Four of Swords message. That's taking that moment, right? Don't reject this offer of love out of hand because that's what you've always done, or because you're healing from this broken heart, or you're afraid someone's going to hurt you again, right? Step out of your comfort zone. You need to adjust your mind and your thinking about this person too. I think you might have to adjust your mind about this person. When in balance, you're going to see clearly, be joyful and magical. Magical with the Magician. Oh my God, the word magical is in here. Look, I'm going to show you so you can see it. Feel it, know it, magical. When out of balance, you can't concentrate and you have a busy mind. This is what you need to adjust, is your mind. Okay? So to bring it into balance, focus on your breath, right? Do some meditation, do some breathing. Face the fear and do it anyway. That's what's coming. Yay, that's your reading. If you really connected with this today, and please, if you did, write your comments below, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Those things are all free and they really, really inspire me, and let me know that you're really enjoying your content every week. Also, if you are really connecting, or if you have an issue you want a private reading with, or an answer that's more specific for you, we can dive deeper into this with a 3-card or 6-card reading, or you can get a general reading about anything you want. Go ahead and use the links below. I record it just like this, and you watch it right here in a private link. So it's your own very private Love Goddess video, just for you. I also am a full-time astrologer and tarot reader. If you don't know me by now, I know a lot of you do, because I have you now as clients and you get readings, and I love all you guys. You're amazing. By the way, I laughed so hard. Somebody wrote on yesterday's reading in the comment section that the King of Wands in this deck looked like James Corden, so they wanted to pick another pile. And now that you said that, if you're listening, I can't not see it. But anyway, so you guys know that a lot of you do. But if you don't, if you would like me to help you in terms of like repeating patterns in love, not finding someone, all of that stuff, I can look at your birth chart and specifically about your love asteroids, specific asteroids that I have found really help zone in and make you understand in a much deeper way why you love the way you do, who you really want, and what your soul is looking for. So it's very helpful. If you want to order that, go ahead and do that. I am sending you lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 3. We are doing the big cats today, and your big cat is the tiger. This is a fire energy. The tiger is connected to the divine feminine. Tiger energy is all about being sort of comfortable with being alone. It's being comfortable with who you are. It's that lunar force because of the divine feminine, so it's a connection to the moon. You see the moon on the tiger's forehead, symbolizing that connection to the moon, to the lunar force. And the tiger hunts at night, and it's okay. It's like the tiger is very, very like in tune, very intuitive, very sensitive. It likes the silence. It doesn't fear anything, right? So this card is a reminder to kind of be okay with the dark, be okay with the moon, and let it soothe you and heal you. It's about being receptive to that. It's about devotion. It's about spending some time in silence at night. It's also about candle gazing. So if you've been like needing to connect to your own inner strength, your own inner power, that tiger within, you know, try spending some time doing some candle gazing, which is just staring at the flame of a candle, right? That's how you bring this energy into balance. That's how you reconnect with that inner divine feminine energy. It's very passionate, it's very strong, it's very stimulated, and sometimes when it's out of balance, it gets overstimulated. So if you feel that energy, if you feel like I need to get back to my center where I know what I want and I go for it, this is the energy that's coming through for you right now. Okay, let's see how this connects with your love reading. So that will be really interesting. What's coming next in love for you, number 3? I keep hearing the Eye of the Tiger of Katy Perry. Maybe you listen to the Roar song, you know? There's something about needing to connect back to that. Wow. Yeah, because no wonder. Look at the passion and fire you have coming in. You have the Ace of Wands. So you do have new love coming. You have a very big offer. You have an opportunity coming up. We'll get to that. So you're going to need to be ready for it. Magician. Wow. Okay, you might want to watch number 2. Number 2, I shuffled really well. These 3 cards came through in different positions in that reading. So kind of interesting. Okay. Wow, 2 3s here. I feel like there's somebody around you. Well, first of all, let's just start with the Ace of Wands. So you're going to have an opportunity coming up. You're going to have a new love opportunity coming through. A gift from the universe. It's exciting. It is something that is going to have a lot of potential for you. There's a really strong, passionate connection with the Tiger and the Ace of Wands, okay? I feel like it has the potential to really grow into something. That's what the Ace of Wands has. But you have to continue to nurture the spark, which is why you probably were drawn to that message of the Tiger. Maybe you're needing to reconnect with that passion and that sensual nature because maybe it's been blocked, okay? For whatever reason, okay? Maybe you haven't been in a relationship in a while, maybe you've cut yourself off for a while, or maybe you went through a breakup, but there's some sort of block or manipulation going on around you, something, and that's why you need to get into that meditative Tiger mode, okay? You know, spend some time alone, think about things, do that candle gazing, whatever it takes. Notice it's time for you to pay attention. That's what I think. You need to pay attention, okay? There could be some manipulation going on, and I just feel like you just have to watch out for me, there's obviously a broken heart here. There's some sort of betrayal, and it could come through work. It could come through people that are in your group, your friend group. There's this energy of frenemy or someone who really doesn't have your best interests at heart. And I hate saying that. It's maybe not for everyone, but it feels pretty strong because we have these 2 3s here, the 3 of Swords, and then followed by the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like there's a need for you to kind of pay attention, which is why you were drawn to the Tiger in the first place, because there could be a manipulative person. It could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be, but it could be. And I just want you to pay attention. Now, we're going to pull more cards. Is it this new love that's coming in that's a problem? Or is it the new love is great because it is the Ace of Wands upright, but there are people around you that want to sabotage it, which is why you need to pay attention. That's why I'm going to pull more cards. We have to keep going here. That's the thing about tarot, is it's not a straight line. You have to move through the messages. But with the 3 of Pentacles reversed, there's like something's out of balance, right? You might not be getting along with people you're working with, or you might need a new environment. You feel stuck, or you don't feel appreciated where you are, or your coworkers are working against you, or there's been some sort of betrayal or backstabbing. So just be careful of that, okay? Might be that you're going to change jobs, and that's how the love energy comes through for you. But let's get some more messages here. I want to pull a card for that Magician. Aha. 10 of Pentacles reversed. It could be a family member that betrays you in some way. It could be connected to money, to inheritance, to a family business, or just lack of support, or someone trying to manipulate you. It could also be the head of your company. Like I said, it could be work related. Let's see what that 3 of Swords, what we get about that 3 of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a connection here about money, finances, and resources, okay? This is about juggling. This is about needing to find balance and to focus. I just feel like, you know, somebody could be doing something shady at work, or a family member or business, something with money, and you need to pay attention. That's what the message is. Pay attention, because with the 2 of Pentacles, you're juggling and you need to get balance in your life. You might be overcommitted. You might be juggling things. It's definitely telling you to make sure that you take time to rest and to manage your time to keep things in balance so that you know what's going on. So this is about you focusing so you can understand who's working with you and for you and who's against you, okay? Because there can be some sort of loss of money or finances or some sort of manipulation going on, okay? Could be at work, could be at family business, could be like I said, it could be a relationship. It could. Let's pull a card on the Ace of Wands. I want to see what comes through for that. Ah, Judgment reversed. Okay. Aha, Three of Wands reversed. So some sort of delay there. Yeah, I think you have to release the fear here. There's some sort of doubt that you have that this can work, and you need to release fear. That's why you were drawn to the tiger to begin with, because the tiger fears nothing. Remember the first part of your message? This is fear. This is letting go. This is not caring what other people think. The Three of Wands is the delay. And don't let the delay stop you. Okay, I feel like it was my initial feeling that this was a positive connection coming in with the Ace upright, and this is fire energy. We have fire with the tiger, and so this is just you being frustrated with the delays or some sort of setbacks or miscommunications. Okay, this is only temporary, so keep focused. Focus, 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 and know that your manifestations are on the way, even if they're delayed, even if there's people working against you. Even if, say, for example, you have some sort of setback, or somebody hurts you when it comes to work, or someone, betrays you, or someone does something that, really feels like the end of the world. It's not. Don't let it derail you from this opportunity, because that's why you started with the message of the tiger. You need to focus. You trust that intuition, and don't be afraid of not having support of other people. You have all that you need within yourself. Okay, you do have love coming, and it's just going to be delayed. It could be someone from a distance. It can be someone who's of a foreign from a foreign culture, a person from a different country, or there could be some long distance situation going on here, but it is going to happen. Yay! Okay, since we are just after the new moon, I thought I would pull you a moon message about love and just in general. What do you need to know? The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up. Full moon in Gemini. So you've got some clarity coming. You've got some clarity coming, and it's probably about this situation. Whether this has already happened, this loss, this betrayal, this need to focus, or the people around you, or a job change, something is coming, an opportunity. It's just delayed. So if you've been waiting to hear about job, you've been waiting to get information, know that it's coming, okay? The full moon in Gemini happens during Sag season, so that's coming up. That's November, December. Okay, so to end the reading today, since we started with an animal spirit message, I thought I would pull you another card, which is going to help you with this situation, this delay, this love, this Ace of Wands person. What energy do you need to tap into, or what message does the animal spirit have and advice for you about this situation? Oh, I love it. The horse, one of my favorite messages. The horse is all about being confident, independent, and knowing that you can get yourself there. Some of you may be moving. This could be a physical move, but let me read you the message of the horse. And let me just pull it up. I have to get this. Where are you, horsey? There you are. The horse is about momentum, freedom, its expansive energy and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of the earth energy. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. Okay, so hang in there. This is not going to defeat you. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. So physical exercise, mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons. So that's the advice for you, is to really focus on working out, exercise, meditation. When the horse energy is in balance, it can achieve anything, and it never gives up. Okay, don't give up. When it's out of balance, it runs away and feels weak. Don't do that. To bring into balance, strength training. So you need to physically get strong because of whatever's going on here. And again, that meditation of the tiger too, that's connecting you with your intuition. It's letting you not be afraid if there are delays to your progress, and knowing that you're going to get there. Alrighty, that's your reading for today. I hope this really helped you. If you connected, please be sure to write, comment, and subscribe. All of those things are free. It really helps my channel, and it lets me know that you're enjoying your content every week. Also, if you did connect with this, or if you have a specific situation you need help with, go ahead and book a 3-card or a 6-card reading. The links are below. I will record a reading just like this and post it with a private link that you'll watch right here, and you'll be the only one that can see it. You'll have a private view right here on YouTube, so it's really easy. And if you're interested in diving deeper into your own personal problems, blocks, delays when it comes to love, I offer an astrological report called the Love Asteroid Report, where I take your birth chart, your birth date, time, and place, and I look specifically at the love asteroids, where they are, and how this impacts the way you love, what you attract, and it can help you get over any blocks you have at connecting with your true soul mate, your true soul love that you're looking for. So go ahead and order that. The link is below. I am sending you so much love, and have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Hi, number 4. You chose the cheetah today, and the cheetah is masculine energy. It's about really going for something. It's also about moving quickly towards goals. It's about taking action. You know, cheetahs are super, super fast. You know, today I was really drawn to connecting with all of the big cats. So the cheetah is, like, I believe, the fastest. And it's really about going forward. It's about accessing that masculine energy. It's about connecting with achievement. It's really connected to the sun and to a lot of Leo energy as well. It's about having a lot of energy. It's about connecting to your purpose. And when it's out of balance, it can be being impatient or being overly competitive. So let's see how this works for you and what the messages are around love today. What's coming next in love for you? Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, we have the Star and the Page of Pentacles came out together. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, this is definitely a message for you about taking action. It feels with all of these reversals that a lot of the energy, the reason that maybe you were drawn to that cheetah energy is you're feeling that need subconsciously to kind of get that solar power, that solar energy going within yourself, get that motivation, get that movement and change going. Let's start with the Queen of Swords reverse. So the Queen of Swords is, you know, somebody who, when it's upright, is like an air sign energy. It's connected to the to Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, to the air signs. Doesn't have to be, but you know, it can be. It's really more about the way you communicate, the way you think, the way you speak. And when it's reversed, it can be that either you've let your emotions get in the way too much, or you are suppressing them and using your mind only, and not like really sort of thinking through instead of feeling through things. Okay, something's out of balance when it comes to emotions and the way you communicate, since it's next to that cheetah, which is really talking about accessing that divine masculine energy. It can be about, you know, kind of keeping your feelings in and suppressing them, right? With the page and the star together, there's some sort of delay when it comes to healing. Now, we have the Queen of Swords next to the star, so that can indicate an Aquarius. So maybe there's an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius placements in your chart. Not everyone will have that, but some of you may, and that can just be an indication that this is focusing on healing for you. This is focusing on a delay when it comes to healing, or a delay when it comes to a love opportunity, or a delay when in something that you feel you should have taken action on. Like maybe you feel like, oh, I was slow to take that, or I didn't take that job, or I missed that opportunity with that person. No, you didn't miss anything. You know, whatever choices we make are the choices we're meant to make, right? That's part of your path. You have to have faith in that and have faith in yourself. What I see coming for you is possibly an opportunity with someone that you thought was lost, okay? This person is coming through, is very genuine. The Knight of Cups, there's a shift and change coming. When a knight shows up, it means change in the story, okay? The cheetah is facing the past, okay? The knight is facing the future. And so this is about paying attention and focusing on the future for you, okay? Letting go of the past and moving towards the future with excitement, because I do see this person coming through saying, I've got something I want to give you, which is my heart. This could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. We see a lot of fish on his, coat of arms here. Pisces energy comes through, but this is just someone who is very much open. And it's like he's a warrior. I see he's a knight, but look, he's got his helmet lid up. He's showing you his face. He's showing you his eyes. He's not protecting anymore. Maybe he was overly protective before. Right? Maybe he was a runner. Maybe, he was like not focused on love, right? We don't know. It's different for everyone. But this person is coming through for you now. That's what matters, okay? So let's get some more about this connection. Aha, another indication that, see, this is about paying attention. There's the cup. There's the gift. This is what he's coming through with, okay? This person is either bored, distracted, focused on the past, not seeing this opportunity or not taking it, right? When it's reversed, this is actually better because the person is only focused on that cup. So I feel like you are getting a chance to really focus on a love opportunity that in the past you may not have been able to. I feel like you're having some sort of breakthrough moment, okay? And I think that's what the cheetah energy represents. It's like going for it. It's like, don't be apathetic. Take this opportunity when it arrives, Let go of anything, people, or place around you that isn't supporting it, okay? Isn't supporting you moving forward. You could be changing jobs or feeling like the people around you, it's like you're done. They don't appreciate the work you do. You're working really hard. Maybe you get another chance at a job that you applied for before, and that ends up connecting you with this person. That could be the opportunity coming back. It doesn't mean, an old flame's coming back. It can mean, you applied for a job and you weren't sure of what you wanted at that time, okay? The Seven of Cups. So now you're really working through, what is it I really want? What is it that's going to make me happy? And I see you moving towards a lot of happiness. I do. With that Nine of Cups, that's the wish fulfillment card. So if you have a wish, if you have a dream, if there's someone you want to date, or there's someone you've always been interested in, this is about you going for it. okay? This is about you going for it. If there's a job, if you have like a wish, a dream about something that you've always wanted to do and you're not in an environment where you can do that, get out of that environment fast. Run like the cheetah, okay? And if you have friends or people around you at work that aren't appreciating you, run like the cheetah. Because look what's coming. All it is you figuring out what it is you want and going for it. I see love coming, and it's that Knight of Cups. And he's going to make you very, very happy. Yay! Okay, I thought it would be fun since we just had a new moon to pull you a moon card about love right now. So let's see what comes through. Ooh, talk about fire, fast energy. You got full moon in Aries. Look at the ram. This is about going for it. A fiery climax approaches. It's time. You are ready, okay? When this opportunity presents itself, you need to take it, okay? That is abundantly clear to me, because Aries is all about taking action. And the full moon in Aries happens during Libra season, which is coming up. Libra season is September 22nd through October 21st. So you have a time period when some opportunity is going to present itself, this love opportunity. Oops. And this night is coming in to change your story. It could be connected to a new job. It could be connected to something that you thought was lost coming back. Whether that is you applied, like I said, you applied for a job, you didn't get it. You thought, oh, I will never have a chance with that. And someone reaches out and says, guess what? We have an opening again. It can be an opportunity with someone who you rejected before, okay? It can be an opportunity. The timing was just not right. The timing is shifting and changing. Okay, and it's going to move quickly, so you need to be on it. Wow. Okay. Well, we started with the cheetah, which was that divine masculine energy, about solar power, about accessing that energy of the sun and really taking action. And I thought it would be a great idea to pull another animal spirit oracle at the end of the reading to kind of get advice about what to do now that we have the reading to connect with this beautiful love energy that has shown up, this beautiful Knight of Cups. So I'm going to pull you another card, and we're going to look at advice for you about this situation. Ooh, wolf. I love it. Okay, let me pull up wolf for you. I'm going to read to you from the Animal Spirit Oracle book, the guidebook. The wolf is the guardian of the family and tribe. It's about activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. Ooh, interesting. When in balance, it's reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, it's judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. Wow. Okay. So, the Queen of Swords reverse can be sharp-tongued. And there is that other side of the cheetah when it's out of balance, which is competitive, overly competitive. So this is about engaging with and connecting with this person and allowing it to happen and allowing other people to be who they are. So there might be a situation with this connection that is going to challenge you to do just that. okay? It could be that there's someone around this connection, a family member, this person's sister, mother, whoever, that you have to kind of accept and deal with. And that's what the wolf does. The wolf allows everyone to be part of the pack, and it doesn't exclude anyone. So, that's an interesting one. Wow. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Please write them below. Like this video, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. They're free. When you click subscribe and you write your comments and you like this video, then I know that I should keep coming back and bring you this free content. I am a full-time astrologer and tarot reader. And if you're interested in getting an astrology report that looks at why you love the way you do or what blocks you're having and why, order the Love Asteroid report below. All you need is your birth date, time, and place, and I can tell you why you love the way you do, what you're attracting, who you're attracting, and what your soul actually really, really needs to be happy in relationship. And it helps you work through relationships quicker that aren't meant to be, and also attract the ones that are. So go ahead and order that if you are having troubles with a relationship. And if you would like more details about this reading, you can order a 3-card or a 6-card reading that will follow up and be personal. Email me the details of your situation and we can look at what messages come through for you. You can also get a general reading about what's coming next in love. The links are in the description box to order any of those readings. So go ahead and check all that out. Look at the links below. I am sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for being here.